Hello everyone, welcome back to Sweden Online Spräng Season 3, numero 6. That's right, we're here, we're ready. We've seen some shake-ups to the leaderboard. We've seen a few shake-ups here and there. Hescraft's still number 1 though, he's still sat there. He's made 4 top 8s and 4 wins, 4 W's. I see MLQT's on the leaderboard now. Making already won 1. Really skyrocketed up there. But Hescraft's still sad there, guys. He's still there. Now, he ain't a villain. He's too nice. But I'm gonna have to make him the villain because he's number 1. We can't have him in number 1. He's been number 1 for too long. I'm over you guys knocking off. Rick might have been moving up the leaderboards though. TV Frank up 1. Whining and Shoulder Boy making their way into that top 10, but we've seen people fall down the list. Carol Cole's falling down, Lifeo falling down, Sweaty Sway falling down a bit. But today, they're gonna change. We'll see more Dans. Maybe not the Dans original, but who knows? Before we start to take a look at that bracket, see who we having on. Now, Challenge is a bit behind. We got a roll of it being a bit behind. We'll let it load in a tiny bit, but that should be the bracket as it stands. Thank you, Challenge, for showing me that. Really important. But here we are. That is the final one. I see some new players in. I'm hoping to get on first. Circuit Maker versus Rickamanjaro. And then after that, Alpheon versus TBZ Cyclone. Let's start the tournament big. Rickamanjaro versus Circuit Maker. Now, I don't think I've seen Circuit Maker before. But I have seen Rickamanjaro. I have seen that Fang. And I'm wondering if Circuit Maker's going to pick something good for Fang, pick something bad for Fang. I got some changes, ladies and gentlemen. Fang got some buffs. New juggle states, new conversions, better juggle points, and a lot of new combo. It's got a lot of new combo wraps. A lot more ways to apply the poison. A big buff to the V-Trigger one. But I need to hold up the bracket because I've typed in Rickamanjaro's name wrong. What is it in this list? MCZ Pitrick. Okay. Got Mad Cat's his name. Let's go Pitrick. Is that right? It exists, so I'm assuming it's right. We'll check out Circuit Maker's name. Just a second, folks. Buffer overflow. Alright, names are in. Invites have been sent. You know what? Let's get ready to start round 1 of this week's Sweden Online Spräng. It's a long fight for top 8. And you don't want to get sent to losers in the round 1, or else that fight is even longer, and you get more chances. We're seeing that G from Buffer Overflow, the President of the Earth, power to the people. But it ain't gonna be as easy to make that robbery. Fang doesn't get the most amount of knockdowns compared to some of the casts, but G's gonna get those level ups. And once he gets those level ups, he can get the momentum going. As long as he keeps the levels, that V-Trigger 1 becomes extremely potent. Lasts for a very long time at level 3, but you're only getting like 1, maybe 1.5 combos in a level 1 V-Trigger 1. How's he showing it with it? Maybe, just maybe, we'll see that V-Trigger 2G. Maybe we'll see him bust out with something we haven't seen in a very long time. But we're seeing the V-Trigger 1, V-Skill 1 from both players. Pitrick not liking that V-Skill 2, still liking the Poison Ball of Doom. Floats across the stage. You're going to get notified by no projectiles. It's just going to poison you unless you dodge it. Let Fang decide where you're going to go and get some easy damage if you don't want to avoid it. Little distance to begin with. Tried going for the Coward's Crouch, get interrupted. No anti-airs, Rick's in trying to shimmy, but Buffer Overflow ain't fighting just yet. Good air to airs, drops the conversion though. +1. Got respect those plus frames. He's a 4-frame character like G. Fang is going to come out on top. Drops that lunge punch from the jump medium punch. Rick's anti-airs have been great. One more throw for the stun. One more hit for the stun. You got to be careful. That V-Trigger one's ready. No activation. Blocking the V-reversal. No punish on it. Nice link. Oh, he tries V-shifting, but the V-shift ain't going to save you from a delayed instant overhead. Tried avoiding the cloud, but the cloud isn't what's going to kill you. A lot of EX Master buffer overflow. Really struggling to deal with the jumps of Pitrick. +1. Keeps trying to press out a stand heavy kick. It's costing him. Costing him quite a bit of help, but finds a jump in. Drops the confirm, but still finds a lot of damage with the CA. Not going to get any Yoki from this. Might go for a level up, but he drops the inputs. Finds it there. Alrighty, anti-airs. V-Trigger still ready for Pitrick. Activates. 2 for away for the throw. But overflow still got that life lead, but with that V-Trigger 1, Fang's arms are going to cause a lot of that poison damage. Keep reapplying it. Never let it run out. No punish on that close cast cloud. Activates V-Trigger 1 using the air V-skill to deal with Rick. No pickup from the air V-skill that time. The V-Trigger is done. Didn't get too much damage from it, but did find a few hits, find a life lead. Struggling with his anti-airs. Rick has been having a time of his life, jumping around, finding his way in through the skies. 2 for the jump heavy punch that could. Having a good whiff punch before overflow, but wasn't prepared. Just needs one last hit, but that's all that Rick needs. One last jump in, dealing with the increased recovery on the fireballs. To take game 1. Fang really benefiting from the increased recovery in G's fireballs. Having an amazing jump heavy punch that reaches very far forwards makes it nice and easy to get a big whiff punish on a mistime fireball. The gas cloud keeping the pressure going, but just drops the stand heavy punch link. But for overflow doesn't seem to know when to press. He keeps trying to check these situations. That's giving him the stun, and Rick is taking it. Hopefully if it gets all perfect, goes for another setup. Low confirm. Will be able to kill. Needs to find that last hit. The poison can't end it. Slides in, finds a jam. No gets all perfect today. But for overflow's found a hit. But oh, the crew! Wait, what? Wait, what? Yo, GV skill's silly. That move is silly. But it ain't silly enough to save him. Rick is at set point. No punish on the Sotoja. Don't manage to get a big whip punch and a crotch heavy punch, but doesn't commit to the confirm. Great jump in, resets into the command grab. Going for the level up. Getting that beefed up fireball. Miss space straight, but goes for a medium to punish. It's only -4. Nice jump over the gas cloud. Getting command grab into the CA. Gonna deal a good chunk of health. What? What? It dropped! The level 2 causing too high of a juggle state to make it so that CA connected all the hits. That was a lot of bar for little damage. Rick almost ready to kill. A difficult comeback for buffer overflow, even with that V-Trigger. He's spending it on the V-reversal. Another V-reversal's out. The dash though gets clipped by the fireballs. Rick struggling with the anti-airs. Nice pick up into the dash punch. We're going to see a comeback. The jump forward in the corner. Going just barely underneath the neutral jumper circuit maker. Giving Rick a Manjaro. Game 2. And that's set. Moving on the winner's side of the bracket. Circuit maker playing very patient. Extremely patient. Finding some nice jump-ins, finding some nice dash lows, using the V-Trigger not too heavy in the command grabs. He was using it just for the fear factor until he realised that Rick Manjaro wasn't holding off. He wasn't jumping. Getting jumps in on quite a bit. His anti-airs were weak, and Rick Manjaro blew it open. Blew a massive hole in it, and is moving on in that bracket to face the winner of Robolove and Wise Guy. Coming our way next on stream, we've seen Alphion versus TBC Zyklone. I just butchered that name. English is quite... It's a struggle sometimes. It's a struggle. Too many letters sounding the same. Well, listen, invite to TBZ. And get him in. Now, with a name like that, I'm thinking Geef player. I'm thinking Cyclone, the Red Cyclone. I'm thinking the man, the myth, the slot machine. Geef. We're not seeing no Geef. We're seeing that Akuma. The Akuma Matata. Some wonderful changes. But is Alfie prepared to deal with the new Akuma? Akuma did get some, like, he got a few buffs. He got a minor buff here and there. Heavy punch DP hitting much harder, making his punishes quite dangerous to get caught by. But if TBC Cyclone isn't ready to punish Balrog, Alphion is having time of his life. This ain't round 2, this is round 1. We're still in round 1 of this tournament. What? Yo, Ryu? We seen the Ryu? Alright. V-Trigger 2, V-Skill 1. Alright, we're seeing that new buffed up Ryu coming back from Fortnite. He's back. He's prepared. And TBC Cyclone's already doing a great job of stuffing these straight before the event. We try parrying it! I like this dude already. Let's go. He's feeling it. He is feeling that Ryu, but isn't ready to deal with those straights. Goes for a reset, Alphion. He's dishing out the stun, but TBZ finds an activation. Nice V-shift. Not ready to anti-air, and that's cost him a lot of health. Oh, blocking our wake up. Nice whiff, punishing the crouching medium kick, but not getting too much from it. Big, beefy damage from just one EX Fireball. No proper punishing the dash straight. Try go for crouching medium kick. It's fast, but it's not fast enough to punish now. Balrog's dash straight. All -4. Ryu ain't ever punishing it with that medium. Overhead, watch the dome. One more hit for the stun, one more throw for it. Tries going for a hard read overhead. TBZ Cyclone is not punishing hard enough for trying for it. Wasn't watching his toes. And he's feeling quite woeful. He's having the easiest time. Alphion is going in, he's not leaving. Extremely aggressive. Looking to carry in his bracket quickly. He might have somewhere to be. He might have some food to make. It's pretty early in the evening. We'll go back to lobby. Switching away from the Ryu, maybe towards the Akuma. You gotta be careful with that Akuma into Balrog. You gotta be careful with a small amount of life, small amount of stun. You watch the Javis highlight reel. Balrog killing Akuma in 2 touches. Dropping Akuma for Ryu is valid in our timeline. It's a valid option. But it isn't. It doesn't mean to say that Akuma is bad. His changes were very minimal. He's still one of the strongest characters. Alright, we're going with the blue-haired Akuma. I don't think I've seen his costume before. I'm thinking like he looks like a troll. Little troll things you get. Brush their hair. He's gonna need a hairbrush. That hair is not looking good. But neither of those DPs. He wasn't prepared to stop Alphion's jumping. But he's doing a good job of the crouch medium kick game. Crouch medium kick fireball working out. But he can't be whiffing too much. Great stand medium kick buffer. Nice V shift. But no big whiff punish. No big punish on the MK Tatsu there either. And his pressure relatively tight. Nice side switch. Converts from the counter. A delayed light Tatsu to beat the throw tech. TBZ is making some reads, and they're paying off for him now. They're going to spend a lot of bar on that V-shift. Not going to get V-Trigger 1 this round, but Alphion definitely is. He just needs to find activation. No activation from the dash low. Going to get him punished. Wasn't ready to press that big V-Trigger button. TBZ Cyclone's taking his first round of his set. With a lot of bar to spend as well. There's a good chance around. Gets caught with a sweep. Pressing buttons. Nice reset into the low. Face the V-shift. Alphion is biting back. Huge jump to deal with a V-shift. Just needs one more combo to end it. Keeping the pressure going, dash straight, and the crouch MK7. Golden. Letters in the KO below. Alphion is at set point. One more round. Just watch your toes. Gotta be careful of the dash lows. Looking for a jump in. Does it get the stand Miki confirm? Eeks dash straight to find his way in. Just going for the dash low. Eeks DP to escape. Anti-air jab pays off for TBZ. That anti-air jab was nerfed, but it still sometimes has its uses. Still works in some situations. Nice Eeks DP. Drops the air fireball conversion. Nice dash straight. One more hit to kill. Finds it with a crouching medium punch. And that is the set. 2-0 to Alphion. Moving on to round 2. In quite a clean set. Had a few rough patches in game 2, but he brought himself back. He stayed calm, cool, and collected. Stayed aggressive. Stayed in. And really blew a hole in both of the Ryu and the Akuma. Some anti-airs weren't there. 4 TBC Cyclone cost him quite a bit of health on defense, quite a bit of health in neutral. A few missed punishes, a few missed choice of punishes. Going for a light punch and a -7 move. Going for a medium against something that you can't really punch with mediums. Was extremely costly. But he's not down and out just yet. He's got one more chance in the loser's side. He'll be playing in Still Fly in the losers. See if he can climb his way up into top 8 losers. We carry on with the winner's side. Coming our way next. I want to see on Hugh. If I pronounce that correctly, Darfus. I remember it was Darfus versus B1T. Bits. Now, I do not remember who Bits is on. We'll talk about Bits in a second. Let's decide who will get on next. After that set, we'll see Slitvarg versus Overzealous. Let's start off with our round 2. We're going to be seeing on Hugh. I hope his name is just Hugh, but it isn't. It's going to be Darfus, I think. That isn't it either. Could someone tell me his CFN? Let's invite B1T to the lobby. B1T. Zero PIA PC. PC. I am misreading that, I suppose. Let's pull it up again. B1. Oh, it's number 1. Might be. B1T. B1T. P1A PC. I can't spell. For the love of God, I forgot the 0. This is where we're at. There's that invite. I'm adding that to the list. Let me find out who Darfus is. Darfus is just Darfus. I misspelled it there. There we are. Invite's been sent. We've got time to get into the lobby. Sorry about all my blunders with spelling. No underscore. Remember that for next time. Well, I might not have to. I might add them to the list. Now, Bit seems to be on the Abigail. Away from the poison. Now on to the Abby. Now, Abigail. Lost his anti-air jab. It's a rough time for Abigail players, having to land a crotch heavy punch and a forward heavy punch. Struggling with a fast anti-air option to control the neutral game easily. Bison may have lost his anti-air jab, but Bison players are creative. We've seen the Pro X duo. Bison players are very creative. We're now going to a crouch medium punch anti-air. They already use everything but the crouch heavy punch, and it's working out because they time it well. They time it well enough though. V skill 2, V trigger 2 from Darfus. This is the V-Skill 1, V-Trigger 2 of B1T. Now that V-Trigger 2 isn't going to be as potent as in previous seasons. That guard break isn't as much of an option because the ways to get the setup are going to give them at least 1 V-Gauge unless they're already in V-Trigger. That's just going to dash. Oh, it wasn't ready to check that one. Back throw plus frames. Going to be able to bully Abigail. Not got the fastest normals. Only a 4-frame character. Imagine the V-skill to whiff punishment just to force some plus frames. Nice wick up buttons, but couldn't get much from them. Fuse within the X-bar and a small life lead. Finds a dash in. Nice anti-air. Working against a flip. Huge EX run punch for the corner. What we seen from it. Forward throw. Building that stun. Keeping him in position. Couldn't get the air to air. Wake up parry. Bit is taking some gambles. And he paid off. But you gotta be careful of the V-Trigger 2 Bison. Gotta be extremely careful that command grab didn't cancel the slide. They didn't cost him too much. Throws him at the V-Trigger 2. Good check. Can't V-shift this. Gotta hold that. Kept trying to interrupt it. And got it for it. It takes a first round. Darfuse is finding some openings, but is not able to capitalize on them. Finding a good few dashes. But is he getting the most damage? Tries interrupting, trying to get a lot of hits in during Darfuse's offense. Not believing how tight he's keeping it. The high parry instead of the low. Not dealing with the slide. Let's crouch a meme, kick buffer. Another EX run, but Bit drops the conversion. Big punish, but didn't believe in the hands. Went for a flip. Into the run cancel. Gonna do a lot of damage, a lot of stun. Great jump, heavy kick, cause a knockdown. Good throw techs. And ends it with a run cancel. Bit with some highway robbery. Stealing that round away.
Abigail wins.
A lot of run cancels Bit is getting away with. Getting away with absolute murder. These run cancels, these flips. Hugh had some good answers to these flips. Able to jump over a few runs here and there, but struggling a bit more. Now just a conversion, another run cancel, but he's not prepared again. Plus frames. Not checking these runs, but checks it that time. Keeps trying to check the EX, gets caught. V-Trigger is ready for Darfuse. Finds an air to air, doesn't find a back throw though. Trying to skip the corner with a V-skill, and it's costing him so much health. One more hit should do it for Bits. Zoning out with lights, not letting Darfuse in. Using the V-reversal to keep the corner. And another crouching light kick. Bit is at set point. This is looking rough for Hugh. Can't find jump-ins, can't find dash-ins anymore. Can't keep the pressure up as easily as he might hope to. Been forced out, closing the distance. Nice anti-air stand mean punch. Poking first, but doesn't get the light flip from that. Oh, big punish on the slide. That anti-air jab pays off that time. Checks the dash, but he's not buffering it into any hands. Instead buffering into flips. And Hugh is not ready to check. Didn't grab him out of the run. That could have been costing him a bit, but it's paying off dividends. One more hit to do it. Just jabbing. Just get away. Swatting you like a fly. Down into the losers. Bit with a very good 2-0 victory. Moving on into the top 16 winners in a very quick set. I will carry on with the sets as we speak with Slipvarg versus Overzealous coming our way. Hugh has got to get ready if he faces Bit again to deal with those run cancels. There is a time where you can hold up forward and still be and block for a specific time so you're not going to get hit by any normals. And still jump the run. It is reactable, but you gotta really be looking out for it. Bit's playing extremely well with Abigail. Very slow, methodical zoning game. Something which you will get from a character like Poise with the long range normals. Carries over, you know, when to press a bit more committal normals, when to press the lighter ones. Try and bait your opponent to jump in. Try and get some damage from that. Let's go overzealous. Let's get Slipvarg. Oh, where is Slipvarg on my list? There he is. In training room. He's in the lab. He's getting prepared. Getting ready. The character's about to face. Names one, of course. Overzealous first. The Hondar is here. The Sumo is here. I'm sorry, Overzealous, I'm about to say this. Why did they buff this man? Why did they do him like this? They gave Honda so much. Honda dishing out so much stun damage. Getting much better Oki. And a lot higher damage now with the V-Trigger 1 being cancelable from any headbutt. You're buffering headbutts in neutral, you get a knockdown, confirm it into the V-Trigger 1, getting better Roki, getting better damage, getting better stun, and now, your opponent's probably like, say 50% stun off of one headbutt, and now, if they get shimmied, then stunned. If they take a throw, they're maybe one more throw away from stun, and that's going to be a bit of a struggle for Barrow, because they have the easiest punch for headbutt, can't stop Honda from doing those headbutts in neutral. As easy as some other characters due to not having those longer reaching pokes, but we are seeing the Alex come out. It's been a long time since we've seen Alex. Alex is no slouch, the real grappler this season.
Round 1. Fight.
Nice neutral jump to begin with. Amazing awareness from Overzealous on the slash elbow. Neutral jump is still very strong against Alex to deal with the slash elbows and stomps in neutral. There is very little Alex can do to stop those neutral jumps. That's Shout Sweep activates. We got the parries. Oh, the V-shift to avoid the lariat gets the big old slap. Is ready to deal with those stomps. Slipvarg trying to find his way in. The parry after the whiff. Slipvarg is playing with fire, and the fire is burning away. Overzealous' health bar just needs one. Oh! The parry on the butt splash. Didn't get a punch in the medium headbutt. Have to go for crouch medium push to deal with that. Great. Standing medium kick there. Could have been costly for Overzealous if Slipvarg had pressed with a quicker button, but it's still fine for Slipvarg. Still secures the round. Great punish on the V-skill 2. Didn't let him get him up. Give me that forward heavy kick, not as potent of a poke. These V-shifts to avoid these command grabs have been so smart from Overzealous. Just really been blowing them up. CA on deck for Slipvarg. Good anti EX knee. EX power bomb. The high bomb's there. Another one. No goes for snap head punch. Maybe the inputs were eaten from the V-trigger activation. He got a last hit. One heavy punch power bomb. Getting thrown around by the Ocho throw. Low confirm. And that might be the stun with a V-trigger 2. V-trigger 1. But he won't be enough to kill. And when you're dropping combos like that, going for a forward jump into a neutral jump, Slipvarg escapes the stun and takes the round with a back throw. 1-0.
Round 1. Fight.
Push anti-air, couldn't steer it forward far enough. Huge lariat, big crush cow, doesn't go for the corner carry. Instead, just going for the chops. You standing me punch very well on offense to keep it tight and find some counter confirms. Great use of the dive bomb to deal with the early anti-air attempt from Overzealous, who's not using that heavy punch headbutt as much as he should. Interrupting these butt splashes, punishing these V-skill 2. Just needs one more tippy tap at the toes to take the round. One more round for this set. Slipvarg is playing his heart out into this Honda. There with a heavy punch headbutt that time, not finding the jump in. Good punish on these headbutts. Crouch medium punch is putting in the work. But he has given up a lot of space. No big punish in the dive bomb. Minus 26. You gotta have the biggest punish imaginable ready for the Alex. That's where it starts being beautiful off with this V-trigger 1. Go for a wave punish, holding it. Good jump back, just well timed enough. Tries going for a reset, there's some guaranteed damage. Slipvog wasn't ready. As the V-Trigger 1 ran out, gonna try and plant like a tree, but it's not going to kill. Needs one more power bomb, one more throw, one more mix-up. But Wicked Boys from oversells pays off the hands, getting checked with a little jab into a chop. Slipvog 2-0 victory over Overzealous. Overzealous couldn't stop the aerial approach. We've seen a lot of that tonight. A lot of missed time anti-airs, a lot of just missing the anti-airs entirely, not getting them out. Struggling to maintain the offense, struggling to space those headbutts. Finding some good reads, especially with the V-shift and the neutral jumps away from the slash elbows. But couldn't deal with the offense, taking some big gambles, getting crushed counter quite a bit, getting opened up. Once get opened up by Alex this season, it's a lot of damage. A lot of damage. I'm just going to keep giving you more and more. I'll keep giving you more and more of the Switch Online Spräng this week with the top 16 winner's side coming our way. We're going to see some returning players. Rickmeister versus Alphion. Alphion is back after round 1 for this top 16. Facing off against Rick. Now I think Alphion has been laboring a different character. I'm not too certain. I think he's been learning a new character to deal with Allura. He don't want to fight. He doesn't want to fight with a Balrog. No amount of insane screw smash buffs and dash straight being -4 buffs are going to save him from the fact that he can't check the thunderclaps. Now I need Streamline. Maybe he's labbed a Zangief. Maybe he's labbed. Alright, we're going to see Slipvog versus Rickmeister, and then Rickamanjaro versus Reekman's Barnet. A lot of Ricks on stream. Give Rick some time to get in, which means I can sort this lobby out. You are on the Streamlaren account, right, Rickmeister? Oh my god, spelling is something else at the moment. Almost did it the same way again. Names are in. Invites have been sent. No worries. I'm wondering how it feels in his lab. Wonder if he's been well prepared with either a sub or a hell of a lot of new information to deal with the lore. Laura's got some nice changes. There are a few pretty good changes. The level 2 thunderclap isn't too big of a deal. It's there. It was a change. I'm not sure if it was too strong. The charge up time being decreased was a big deal for the V-Trigger 1 thunderclaps. But outside of that, I'm not sure. I'm not a Laura player. May have had a big impact on the combos. But we'll wait and see what's being brought out. We're in there. Going with a Balrog still. Not picking that V-skill to a V-Trigger 2. Going to be a bit of a struggle to make the damage happen against Laura. Can't stay as mobile as you need to with all the back dashes to avoid the thunderclap pressure. But we have seen players like Mopu Lapo show up with a V-skill 1, V-Trigger 1 into Laura. Still play super mobile and make this Laura matchup look comfortable. Nice sweep of the thunderclap, yo! Alphion is ready with reactions, resets. We've seen a great start from him. Can he keep it up? Miss space the dash straight. Now in the Lorish mix. -3 into buttons from Rick. Afraid of a cancel from the stand heavy punch. +2 on the Thunderclap now. A massive change for Laura players. Can now buffer into Thunderclap super easily and still get a mix-up going. The V-shift to dodge the overhead. Alpha's making good use of that system change, of that new system mechanic. Big counter hit, big reset. Alpha takes round 1. Yo. Start off strong, but can he keep it up? Rickmeister has a bar now. Has the X, but look how buffers against the light elbow. Nice space on the dash straight, but isn't ready to sweep underneath the Thunderclap. Command grab into dash up. Interrupt. Nice anti-airs. V-shift and V-break to punish that EX. Miss. Confirms the crouch jump cave. Didn't buffer the right spacing. Getting it out on block. Oh, reset from the X Thunderclap. And a V-shift break to deal with a V-skill chase now. Alphion is making great use of that V-skill to deal with this Laura. But the V-trap activation for Rickmeister now. What's the mix-up? What are we seeing from it? Another V-shift! Blowing up all of this pressure with V-shift, but not ready to deal with these Thunderclaps in neutral. Trying to go for some Hail Mary dash lows. Nice interrupt. If he finds a single confirmed to CA, it might have been over. Could have killed from that. Reset to overhead, and that kills him. He tried killing and killed. He was. Out of the rounds. Rickmeister trying to fight some bar. Big punish to begin with. Finding a knockdown. Starting the schmicks. Getting a good core of Alphion's health to begin with. Goes underneath the jump. No cross-up to deal with it. Taking the throw. CA. Ready for Alphion still. Spinning on the EX. Resets into the V-skill. Super delayed. Cancel. Catching Rickmeister off guard. Resends a low, drops a tight combo, it's fine. Blows up the V-shift because he messed up his meaty. Alphion takes game 1. He screwed up the crouch LK meaty into Laura. And because of that, Rickmeister's own V-shift to deal with it cost him. Unfortunate. That's that, and this, it's like the tech. It's like the throw tech. Oh, he's not checking these Thunderclaps. Rickmeister is stealing turns with how much he is using this Thunderclap. Forces a V-shift early. So many level 2s. Messes up his buffer. EX for some plus frames. Baits out the EX elbow. In the corner. Bait on the throw tech. Won't be able to kill from this. Might try for a reset. Raid with the stand light punch. V-shift is still there for him. He does it again and backs away. But he's still not dealing with these Thunderclaps well enough. Baits out. That's command grab. Taps it. Takes the round. Alphion is putting on a clinic on how to use V-shift. He is showing all the answers to Laura pressure and how you can use V-shift to make it happen. For a crush count, nice EX elbow to deal with dash straight on Reed. It's a knockdown, baits the command grab. And a base into the throw! That is the stun! Alphion takes the set with a 2-0! He is showing up. He is showing up strong after losing in the top 8 before. Time and time again to Rickmeister in very lopsided sets. Shows up on top.
It's go time.
Very well played. Can you do a game before yours? I can do a different game, hopefully. Is Slipwagon this before he started? If not... If so, then we're gonna just have to go to loser side, I guess. You ready to go? Cool. Where is Rickman's Barnet? There's Pit Rick. Is Rickman's Barnet in my list? I don't think he is. Too many ends? Too many ends. Am I in too many letters into a name that doesn't need as many letters? You're not on my list. I'm very sorry. I thought you were on my list. You're probably on my PS4 list, but we don't use my Elgato anymore. It doesn't work. It broke. Oh, Ultimate Grandmaster. Seems to be on the poison. Okay. We still have that Banat. Now, this is unknown territory for me. I'm kind of going in completely blind to whatever match we're about to see because Fang, I think, has the lowest play rate of any character in SF5. It might be Fork at the moment, but from the last I checked, it was Fang. And I'll admit, my knowledge of Fang is basically just frame data, and that is all. Seen a Fork from Res Bandit, V-Skill 2, V-Trigger 2. That V-Trigger 2 is going to be huge into Fang because projectile invincibility on the activation makes so any cloud cancels, it's going to get smacked. And with the V-Skill 2, he set up the orb. He's stopping from staying in. Nice jump over the low shots. Reek is staying out. These slides to go through them are working out for him. Nice whiff punch with the balls. Anti-airs. Go for some stagger punch. Using that buff crouching me punch to his advantage. No confirm for the stand heavy punch. Getting used to Fork again. Nice visual to activation. What we're seeing from it. Meaty with a down forward heavy kick. Catches Rick. Walking back. Finds a stun. And might be able to kill from this. Drops the upper, drops the low confirm as well, giving Rick a V-Trigger activation. Give him a way to keep this poison going, doing a lot of chip with the V-Skill. Over down V-Trigger to not only go over the fireball, but to anti-air as well.
Round 2. Fight.
No whiff punish. Great air to air. Wasn't really jump me and punch. Throws him out the slide. Great awareness of Rickman's Bandit on the timing of that throw. Crunch counter. Keep him in that corner. Not for too long. Great jump. Heavy kick for the cross. Up. He still got a V-Trigger. Rick has to be so careful to not any poison clouds or poison balls in neutral. But it doesn't matter when you find your stun that early. You won't be able to kill though. Fine. Not doing loads of damage. The ambiguous side switch on the Oki catching. Rickman's Bandit not blocking the right way around. Oh, the confirm to begin with. Rickman's Bandit. He's off to an amazing start. Half of Fang's health bar gone in a blink. He just stood there. Man's getting pizza. Man's gonna get him pizza. You gonna kill him? You gonna kill him? Rick Manjaro is being quite nice. Being quite nice to him. I know, man. I feel like I kill him. This is a tournament set. There's pride right on the line, you know? You can get rid of a lot of health. You can just keep throwing those poison balls. Man's got to pay for that pizza, you know. I'm wondering what travesty of Swedish pizza we're going to see today. We're going to have, like, banana. Banana and pineapple on my pizza. And I think about that. Doesn't sound... Alright. I'm kind of sympathetic. Banana chicken curry pizza. That sounds kind of nice. Yeah, Shola Gamer, you're right. You got a good point. I would have killed as well. Take the W, Rick Manjaro. Take the W. Don't give him it. Take this W. There we go. Yeah, take that W. You gambling on 10 seconds? Rickman's Bandit gives a round. He gives a round. Rick Manjaro taking game 1. What pizza is it? What pizza have we got? Was it worth it? Was this gamble worth it?
Round 1. Fight.
Nice time me kick into the shot. Now confirmable due to the increased timing you have for the cancel and stand mean kick. Not confirmable into the EX though. Nice down forward heavy kick catching a walk back. Rick keeps catching. All these walkbacks on Ricky Manjaro. Paying off for him. V-Trigger's ready. Activates. Gotta be careful of the clouds and the poison balls. But he wasn't. Wait, what? Oh, the bait on the DP. I am so confused as to what happened with that V-Trigger 2. May have been too far away to wave punish. Little hurtbox extension on Fang's V-Skull 1. Nice catch with the EX lunge punches. Baits the DP by jumping in from far away and delaying his jump button. But Freeman's Bandit finds a confirm. V-Trigger is almost ready for him. Just needs a crush counter. Just needs one last hit. But Rick is finding a lot of hits at the moment. Looking for a jump in, doesn't pay off, finds a safe activation. Double dash into a bait, but he didn't bait quick enough. Rick just wasn't blocking high, using the EX slide for the full invincibility to escape, taking a few trades. EX lunge, couldn't punish. V-Trigger's activate, just blocking out, letting this V-skill happen. Leaving it be, couldn't jump over in time. Reek is almost dead, ran straight in to those poison balls.
Fawn wins.
Taking it 2-0 over Freeman's Bandit. It was worth it. The pizza was worth it. It's all worth it losing your winner's side top 8 spot. Take a look at that bracket. How's his lineup? We've got top 8 winner's side prepared and ready. We're seeing Ricky Manjaro versus Shoulder Boy and Dysphory versus Alvin. Take a quick look at the loser side, see how it's lining up. We're waiting on some matches to clear up. Slipvarg is in losers. I'm hoping to get him on, possibly. If they haven't already started, if they have, I'd be willing to move on to a different match, possibly get on Rick Meister versus Furbylon, or B1T set, or Rickman's Bandit set. We want to see some loser side matches before we move on into the top 8. Have they begun though? Let me check the Discord. Where's Discord? Chun. There's Chun. Okay, trying to read through. Slipvarg. Where are you in my list of lists? I don't think I can see him. I don't think I can find him. Do we know if this started? I am completely unsure. But I am hoping to get on B1T versus the winner of Satsui no Jojo and Kung Martin. As well as one other set. We'll decide on that set if they have begun at Slipvarg at TDB Fang. I may just be blind and not seeing this. Maybe completely overlooking something. I don't think I am. I'll send the invite. I'll check if they're in Battle Lounge. Usually if they're in Battle Lounge, you'll know whether or not they began. But I'm assuming they have. Okay, once that's we know Jojo and Kung Martin finish their set, we'll see on the winner of that set versus B1T Bits. I'll send an invite their way quick enough. I did add them to the list now, so I don't need to type it in. It's a mouthful. It's a lot of numbers and letters. It doesn't really flow off my tongue as easily typing in it. There they are, though. We'll keep an eye on that bracket. See how everything's going. We can get prepared Try and line up that top 8 losers. The 8 who are going to try and get some points on that leaderboard, trying to move up. Can't keep moving down. And with Hescraft not being here this week, you got a lot of time. You got a lot of time to try and claw your way for those points. Get your way up the list. Try and get some of his share of the leaderboard back. And Jojo versus King Martin seems to have finished. Let's see who comes out on top. Kung Martin taking the set. Carrying on in the bracket. That means I'll send an invite his way. Kung Martin. Invite sent. Gives him time to get in. Now, I've not seen Kung Martin before. I haven't seen this name. I haven't seen this man. I'm ready to see who's going to pick as we get in our top 16 losers. I'll just go through some things though. Thank you, Timpers1 for the follow. Thank you, Shoulder Gamer 420 for the follow. Very much appreciated. Let King Martin know he's up. Oh, did I type King instead of Kung? Oh, that's probably why it didn't work. Invite's been sent. Gives him time. Hopefully just getting prepared for his next set. You know, you're just coming off a win in the loser side. There's a lot of stress in these loser side matches. You got one more mistake. One more set loss and you're done. Done for good. You'll go home, you're going to get your points for this week's leaderboard. You're completely over and done. We've got to wait a whole week for Senza. Where is the Discord? Wait, ping if he's ready. Hopefully he is. He's not replying. I hope he's here. I do hope he's here. Is his name... Is it... Let me try Captain Awesome. That's what his Discord is. We'll try both. Is he here? Was Bit sent an invite, didn't receive it. Have I blocked him? Let me check. Let's take a look in the blacklist, shall we? I hope I haven't. I don't check here very often. Oh, it's relatively small. I don't have him in the blacklist. He is safe from the shallow realm. Send another invite to B1T. Kung Martin. I haven't blocked him. Maybe he's blocked me.
It's go time.
Maybe I'm in his blacklist. Maybe my amazing Street Fighter 5 connection just isn't cutting it. You checking his blacklist? Okay. Hopefully I'm not in his blacklist. That would be pretty awkward. Give me a second. He's not. Is Bit in your blacklist? This is really confusing. Let's try and invite me instead. I don't think this has happened before. I think the only time my blacklist has been like, welp, was when... I think it was Ixion was in my blacklist, because we couldn't connect to each other. Rickmeister invite us all. Cool. We figured it out. We're gonna have Rickmeister invite us. It's fine. Chill. Finding answers. Okay. I'll get ready to join a new lobby. We can begin. There we go. Streamline sends me an invite. And we're in here. We give B1C some time. So an invite to B1C. That's not it. There we are, back at the queue, and we can begin. Ken versus Abigail. Oh no. Oh no, this is not very fun. It's not very fun for Abigail. This is a hard time. Ken has a very fun time holding north. A fun time holding up forward into Abigail. Can't really deal with the cross, but Ken definitely can't deal with that jump heavy punch without. Using that crouching heavy punch preemptively. Let's see how well Kung Martin does the matchup. No, picking that V-Trigger 1, of course, to make it so that Air Tatsu gets buffed up in V-Trigger and hits 3 times on the way down. 3 times for a good 200 damage. He is annihilating Abigail's health bar. But Kung Martin's losing a lot of health. These jumpers from Abigail. Good anti-air DP. Anti-air jab's paying off. Doesn't go for the jumping bolts that he should have gone for. Great wave punch, but couldn't find both hits. Heavy DP to say no to the flip. Kung Martin's found some solutions. No, punishing the crouch heavy punch wasn't ready. Wake up, Light Tatsu! It's XDP! Kung Martin! Doesn't hold up. Gets the throw. Okay, Bit gets caught by the EX V-Trigger activation. Side switch, catches the buttons. Doesn't have the EXDP to extend, but tries going for an empty jump, and it might get Kung Martin killed. V-Trigger's been activated. CA is ready. Any confirm can mean a round, but doesn't even need it because of that sunrise. That run grab. Hitting like a runaway freight train. Reset. CA to deal with the crouch LP after that reset. A good chunk of health out of that Ken. Try and keep the pressure going. Keep the damage coming. Nice jump. Heavy punch. And a great confirm. Get in the corner. The V-shift to avoid the meeting. Avoid the pressure. Nice anti-air. Martin's sitting on an EX bar. Got that option at EX Tatsu. Nice parry. What's the mix-up? No punishing the V-shift. Can't punish it if they get that parry. We can try and keep the pressure up. And that's what Bit was trying to do. Reset. Another V-shift back at you. Stay in full screen. Just letting it be. Letting them have it. Kung Martin almost ready with a V-trigger, but so is Bit. Catches him with a fireball. The flip was too late, but not that jumping. That jumping was perfectly timed, but maybe the meaty wasn't, because now you're dead. It's the V-trigger 2 activation from Bit. Good game one. Just needs one more. Getting away with a lot of run grabs again, but has been very strong on the anti-hits. Stopping a hell of a lot of Kung Martin's jump-ins, using a lot of the flip.
Round one. Fight.
Did we confirm? It's whiffing a lot of buttons. Like going for a hard read parry in neutral. Maybe taking a few more gambles than he'd hoped. No anti at that time though. Great confirm to Kung Martin and jump heavy punch of Ken to great effect. Huge bait on the throw tech. Won't be able to stun, but this is a guess for the game. And Bit is flipping that coin right. They are gambling on the slot machines correctly. Finding a slide, but gets caught by a wake up light Tatsu using that free frame Tatsu to great effect. But you gotta be careful of the wake up one. Big cross up into the V-trigger 2. Close having the CA. Next confirm can do it. Kung Martin drops his own confirm. Good forward jump. No armor break. And doesn't pie the Haki Tatsu. That could have been the round for B1T. For Bit. Wasn't ready at the parry. Great whiff punch on the run. Big jumping, but didn't believe. Overhead to reset. Catch Kung Martin, not willing to block. Stun is building. He dashed up low parry. B1T is gambling, playing with fire. It's still paying off. Got a massive life lead to work with. Good anti-head, double forward A punch. Getting the damage going. Bait on the Tatsu. Just needs one last anti-air, one last confirm into an EX punches to secure this round. But Kung Martin has all the resources he could need to take this one. Good jump back into the stand medium punch. B1T is at set point. B1T is at set points. Just one more round. Kung Martin needs to be careful throwing fireballs and jumping. Now that Bit has CA, double forward heavy punch, but didn't go into CA, would have been too far away. Great spacing on that run punch. Nice parries. Flipping over, keeping it safe. Good crouch heavy punch to anti-air preemptively. Using it well against Kung Martin. Has the reads. The dash wasn't checked. This Stampede punch pressure just keeps going. You gotta block it high. Anti-airs the neutral jump. It's that Abigail punch. Hit him around like a boxing bag, like a punching bag. One more command grab can do it. One more confirm can do it. A parry could mean the end. V-trigger is ready for B1T. A light confirm. Its activation will give it. Waits on block. Fear of us. Stop the overhead. Can kill now with anything at all. Just like another hit to the dome. B1T is in top 8. Loser's side of a 2-0 victory over Kung Martin.
It's go time.
Now I think Riekman's Barney and Poborski have started their top 16 set. I'm going to do a quick check to make sure they have. And if they have, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for top 8. Winner's side coming our way first. From the depths of the tier list and the player rate, Rickamanjaro with this Fang. And also coming from the same cave, maybe a bit to the left, because Shuller Boy with that Ed and Eddie. Aim to being set as we speak. Ed versus Fang is a match I'm not too familiar with, but I'm hoping to get an educated guess in it. You do see, with a character like Ed, damn, I butchered that. There's a lot of options into Fang, especially with the up kicks. There's some visibility on the up kicks. The V skill 2 does move very far forward, allowing him to go through the cloud. Except, of course, slow enough to where it will beat out the cloud and still punish Fang. He has options. He has ways of dealing with him, because Fang does try and zone well, and Ed zoning. New lobby? Alright. Okay, new lobby again. We'll try again. We're still in first of 2, ladies and gentlemen. This is only top 8 for top 34. Let me check. I've forgotten. It's been a week. It's been 2 weeks. Top 4. Rickamanjaro. And then we're gonna see Shoulder Boy. I could look through the list, but I'm not going to. There we are. Names. Oh yeah. That is the right. I forgot. Thank you very much for reminding me. I'll add him to the list of lists. I think you're on the list. Here you are. Well, Shoulder Boy might be on the Dan. Dan is too new. Reading chat, I know it's difficult. I am not very good. I'm switching between both S5 and my OBS. There's a power of 2 monitors that I just don't have. I've not unleashed it. Hopefully soon. Reading it's a difficult time reading on a Balrog play. Like the alphabet is still so vague to me. I'm struggling to get past like G. I don't know when you use G. Like what? With A, it's used so much. Like my true brain. True Balrog brain can understand it. But with G, all work. Yeah, Sweden versus Iceland. Everyone's Sweden in Sweden online Spräng. Doesn't matter. You could be living in Iceland or Norway. Swedish now. Seen the V skill 2, V trigger 2 from Shoulder Boy. Not going for that. Both V trigger 1. But with the V trigger 2 changes, no more V reversal to escape. The V reversal preemptively. Oh, the bait on the V skill 2, the delayed coward's crouch in some follow-up hit Rick. It's off to a good start. Getting a good amount of poison, good amount of chip. Keeping the pressure going. Struggling to punish that cloud. Try to go for a flicker. Nice air to air. Good anti-airs though from Rickamanjaro. V reversal, good enough to punish that V reversal maybe? Never mind, wasn't ready. Activates. Trying to find our way in. Rick is finding a lot of jump normals, a lot of ways to avoid the approaches of Shoulder Boy. Chipping away on a life bar. Any stray hit can do it. Any anti-air, any button. Close it out.
Round 2. Fight.
And a down forward heavy punch, keeping Shoulder Boy at bay. A big catch on the initiate Q. Unless I told you even. And quite a bit of damage to begin with. And an early corner position. That stun is building. Plus frames, but no V reversal. Rick wants to activate that V trigger 1. He wants to find the activation. Gets it from the sweep. Staying away from that corner again. That side switch. Nice air to wear into a reset. Didn't have the heavy punch I told you already. The distance with the cloud, but Shuttle Boy doesn't really need to go in with how much of a life lead he has, but when he's getting taken away like this, be a bit more careful. Wasn't ready with an upper, crosses up, escaping the corner. V-Trigger is ready and could have gone for a chip sequence. Rick and Manjaro was in a terrible situation, but manages to secure it. No CA being spent. Not till now. Corner position. No follow-up. Didn't get a high enough juggle for it. No anti-airs. And it's giving Shuttle Boy his own CA right back at you. Shaking the screen. Doing a good half of Rick's health. Not ready to push this down. Heavy kick. Nice forward throw. Good amount, keeping the pressure up. Interrupts, but didn't go for an EX upper instead. Crouch heavy punch activation. Side switch throws him out of the EX slide. Counter hit, but no conversion. Forcing some plus frames. Keeping the pressure sequence going. And a trade with that V-trigger. Maybe a bit too much delay in the stand light punch, but it still works out. 1-0 to Rick Manjaro. If he was a frame early, the trade wouldn't have happened, but it's fine. In that corner, the V-Trigger 2 cancels aren't real unless spaced or done from an EX Fireball or a standing heavy punch hold. Nice conversions to up kicks, but Rick Manjaro is checking this pressure with so many light normals, building up the stun. Just needs one good hit. One last hit for this round. Nice EX I told you. Stop the standing bunch hold. V-Trigger ready for Shuttle Boy. Can to activate. Rick, however, can. Finds it. Has the V-Trigger on screen. Send out those V-skills. Keep the poison a threat. Keep the approach a threat, because now any mistake is going to cost you. Manjaro's at set point, just one last round. Shuttle Boy can't find his way in, even when he does, it's not for long enough. Rick has been solid on defense. Misconfirming that crouching medium kick. And losing a good trigger health for it. Balls have been set up, no side switches are happening. Anti-airs, but goes into the upper and miss input perhaps, or something else. Shuttle Boy is one hit away from stun, and that should give Rick this round. Ending it out, not even need to end in a special. Rick Manjaro takes it 2-0, moving on into the winners finals, awaiting his opponents out of our next set between Dysphoria and Alphion. Let's carry on with this top 8. Shuttle Boy having a really big struggle into this Fang. Ed couldn't really find his way around the zone. He couldn't really find his way around the normals. The jumps were costing him. Fang getting a lot of damage from that crouch over anti-air. Plus a few air to airs here and there. The punishes were clean from Rick Manjaro. He interrupted in the right places. He was catching those mistime meaties so often and getting some big counter hits from it. Leading into a lot of pressure, a lot of damage. Let's get ready for our next match between Alphion and Dysphoria. Alphion? I've invited the wrong player. Staff and Rims. He's in my list, but we'll just type it in. It's halfway there anyway. Now with the Balrog buffs. Can be a bit more rough for Akuma. He used to have a very easy punish on medium and heavy straight, but now everything's -4 -4. The -4 is the magic number nowadays for Balrog. Very safe. Now making it like G's dash straights, which are much safer and much more risky to press after than Balrog's medium and heavy. Whether the increased damage is going to be even more of a threat of Akuma. You can take what, 10 light straights as Akuma now instead of the usual 12 before you die. Would that be a rough one? As far as be so careful not to get caught by too many strings. You'll be losing chunks of health each time you just walk forward a bit and get stuffed. Get hit right in the jaw. With Akuma's buff damage to his heavy DP, if this Fury catches a single misplacement from Alphion, a misplaced dash straight, big damage with a stand light punch to a light Tatsu into a heavy DP. He's not going to get no side switch combos with the V-Skill K anymore. With the stand Mew kick. No. We ain't seeing that. Not for max damage anyway. That's what I mean. Miss space, big punish into a decent amount of damage. Find a knockdown. Checking his fake pressure. Great buffers from Alphion. Staff and Rims now walk in and walk back out. Was it ready to blow up the V-shift? Akuma can go for that stand heavy push if he goes for an early throw. Try and beat it out. Yeah, big crush counter into a tight combo. Big push and a sweep. Back out your Alphion's in. Good check on that fake meaty. V-Skill P to go through the air fireballs. Well timed as well. EX straight. And we're in. No interrupts on that V-Skill. Gonna be so well timed on that. Heavy DP into the knockdown. What's the mix we're seeing from Staff and Rems? Now, Akuma did receive a small nerf to his demon. It's not as useful as it used to be in those demon sets. It doesn't reach as far away. But he doesn't even need a demon. It's his original CA. Calling the volcano from the ground. Blowing up islands with his power. Trying to walk down his foray, but that's going to be costly. Heavy kick Tatsu for the Oki. Huge crush counter. Corner carry. But doesn't check the dash. Alphion takes it. Taking that corner position. And forces the way in. No big punish. Nice buffer into the light kick time combo. What's the mix up? Tries to go for an EX up but gets stuffed. V-Trigger 1 is ready for Alphion. Are we starting the overhead train? Yes, we are. Finds a hit. Going for a reset. No counter conversion. Needs one more hit. Put a wake up. V-Trigger activation from this Fury. Maybe messing up his EXDP into activate. Costing him that round. Still has a full CA to work with though. Didn't spend a bar. No big punish on the Lucky Tiger. Wasn't running for the 7-frame punish and messed up his 3-frame. Trying to be taken. Poking away. Nice buff from the crouching me. Pushes the EX straight. Didn't let it rip, but didn't need to. He's been on the EX DP. Scoring himself one on the board. Finding his control. Finding his spacing. Finding this damage.
Round 1. Fight.
Alphion is not afraid to walk down this Fury. He has no fear walking him down with those buffers. This Fury isn't ready to block low. He ain't watching his toes. He ain't ready to watch for all these hits. One more for the stun. Alphion is looking strong in this round, but he still needs one more hit, one more throw to bait out an EXDP. What do you mean he could have done it? Heavy punch straight wasn't well spaced, and he's still pressing buttons. 7 golden letters. I'm a count on 7 golden letters. Only had grey health to recover. Alphion takes the round. Nice EX fireball. Find the hits. There's so many style light kicks. Not getting too much damage from them, but they are stopping this Fury's offense. Trying to whiff punish the buffers, but always just a tiny bit too late. A huge counter hit. Wasn't max stun or max damage, but is maximizing his corner pressure until this side switch. What we're seeing from this Fury, just going for the throw, keeping it real. Keeping that pressure going, catches a V-shift, but not for long enough. Big conversion, EXDP, gonna build up the stun. One more throw can do it, one more shimmy can do it. Anything could do it, but a fireball isn't enough. EX dash low getting blocked. And with just a small crouching meme kicking into the EX fireball, stopping Alpha from pressing buttons like he has been before. Nice straight spacing, doing a lot of chip. Keeping it going. Wasn't ready his anti-air DPs though. Dash low. Wasn't ready to whiff punch a crouching meme kick. Checking a lot of the stagger pressure. This for he's got to try and keep it tight. Liking his buffers from Alphion during defense with his crouching light punches. Trying to catch a button. This for he is doing a good job of keeping it tight though. He's not letting Alphion fire the corner too easily. Doesn't believe. Now he commits the tight combo, but Alphion's dropping his conversion. He could have had the round, but now he's on the back foot. Feature ready for this 4 won't be able to kill from this combo, but he's seen Alphion. I guess with the game situation, anything can do. Kill. Anything at all. Anything like a throw. Jimmy frame trap, you name it, he's got it. He's bringing it out 1-1. 4's on the board.
Round 1. Fight.
With a lot of buttons and a missed space straight like that one, so they give this 4 a great jumping and an ambiguous cross up due to the back rise. Nice buffers though. Looking for a big crush count, a nice whip punch with a sweep. He's going for these dash straights, but he's not spacing them well. This 4 is doing an amazing job of using that walk speed, but you can't be crouching for too long. Resets into the low, one more mix-up, but we've seen this for his anti-airs. We've seen them time and time again. You gotta be careful. Goes to the throw, one more hit for the kill. Big punish, but he goes to the wrong button, still finds the buffer into EX straight though. Oh, messed up his medium DP, but due to the early jump heavy kick of Alphion, it gives him enough time to still anti the crouching meme. That's whiff punch with a sweep. Alphion's getting desperate for these hits, and this 4 just keeping it as tight as possible. And with that tightness, he should be able to sit around with an EX Red Fireball, V-Skill P. Enough, just enough. Final round this set. One of these players is going on to face Rickamanjaro in that winners finals. Can Alphion find a way to close it out? Is this 4 after being down a game going to be able to secure this victory? Keep it up. Great whiff punishes. Taking the throw. Some of a dash up, looking for stand heavy kick. Nice straight spacing, but not that one. Wasn't ready for it. Good V-shift to avoid the jump. A super meaty EX dash straight from the air reset. As Fearless avoid the red fireball. Sweet activation just barely reaches. This 4 now with a V-tree. You can't take a shimmy, and you gotta respect his air fireballs. You might have to use the V-shift to try and avoid it. But Demon's ready for this 4. Is he gonna close it out that way? Of course he is! Son Goku Satsu, the Raging Demon, moving on into the winners finals. With Satsu, simple, effective, does its job. Very well played this 4. He has secured his spot in winners finals. Alphion needs to try and claw his way back up through losers. He's got his second chance, like the rest of these players will be seen through the trenches. Coming our way first from that loser's side is Bit versus Reek Mans Barnett. Reset the scores, send out those invites, and we can carry on for the loser's side. These people's last chances to make these points on the leaderboard. They've secured some points, but are they enough to make a difference? B1T's in, send the run back to Rootman's Barnet. Give him a time to get into this lobby. So we can begin. No, we ain't playing B1T. We ain't playing Bit. Not yet. We ain't playing. You ain't my opponent. Alright, I'm back in the queue. But I still got the option to go to the back of the queue. There we go. Let's begin. Now, Reitman's Barnet may be on that Manat now. May not be taking any chances against this Abigail. Or maybe no, has another character they feel does well. I know that some Manat players, he plays like Sako, pick the V-skill to a rarely utilized V-skill into Abigail due to how easy you can set up the space control, set up the orb, and get some really disgusting pressure going and quite a lot of damage from your mediums. Yo. Yo. Abigail Mirror. I'm embracing what I'm seeing. I'm liking these empty jumps. Rayman's Barnet is playing as Abigail slow and clean. He's off to an amazing start. Gets the big old counter hit. But we'll hope being able to kill from this combo. Just Abigail's massive amount of health. Tries to go for a reset maybe. But drops the target combo. Doesn't jump. That run grab. Nice backdash though. Escaping it. Looking for a whiff punish with the EX run. Nice interrupting these flips. Rayman's Barnet has not been letting it get away with a single flip. All crush countered. All given the mighty fist of God that is crouching heavy punch. Stone is building. Deals with a V-shift. Throws him out of a follow-up. Rayman's Barnet needs one more hit. Armors through the EX punches. Rayman's Barnet taking no prisoners. He is taking no prisoners. He is on fire. Giving B1T very little openings. Parries the cross-up. Rayman's Barnet. That's the wrong bracket. I will give you the bracket in just a second. Let me post this in the chat. That is my bad. The cloud bot has not been updated properly. Streamlabs sometimes just doesn't update when I want it to.
Round one.
We're carrying on with the Abigail. Nice run. Grab to go for the crotch heavy punch. Rayman's Barnet checking all this fake pressure. Doing it so well. Parries the flip this time and flips back at you. Jumping, trying to bait the throw tech. This confirms the last hit though into the EX punches. With punishes, runs into the run, gets the grab. Finding a lot of hits on this grab, but not finding some counter confirms. What Rayman's Barnet is finding though is a reset into the V-Trigger 1 activation. He's picking the V-Trigger 1 guard break. Resets into the grab, but just 2+ on it. Armor's through, and 3 hits of armor from the V-Trigger 1 run. Giving Rayman's Barnet set point. I'm loving V-Trigger 1. The return of it has been great for Rayman's Barnet. Not going for some big old back heavy punch loops, but finding some good hits, finding some great uses to deal with how B1T buffers. Great parry on the flip. Back at you, stop it. But goes for a throw and gets thrown into top of the screen. For like a boxing bag. Punching bag, for God's sake. Oh, a huge meat crush heavy punch, but didn't get the first active frame. Gets a counter hit, but couldn't crush counter activate. Dodges the grab, and that is the set, folks. Rayman's Barnet showing the V-Trigger 1 Abigail. Still making it hurt, still making it work, and that is 2-0. He was giving no chances, no openings. Let's move on to face Alphion in losers quarterfinals. After that quick set, let's keep on moving. Let's keep on grinding through this. Rickmeister versus TDB Fang. Lucci May. Colleen versus Laura. Invites are being sent as we speak. Now, maybe Rickmeister might go for the cheapness. Might go for the Seth into this Colleen. I'm not sure. I'm not too certain. Back of the queue we go. Names are the wrong way around. Let's sort them out and let's start. Rick's dropped Seth. It's understandable. V-Trigger 2 lost a lot of his usage this season with the V-Shift introduction. It being a projectile means they can V-Shift and break. It's very difficult for a character like Seth to punish. Maybe a neutral jump could work, but it's still a risk. Seen the fog? The fog from TB Fang? Okay, and pick the V-Trigger 2 as well for that projectile invincibility and activation. Okay, I see it. Trying to zone Laura out, but this is a Rickmeister's old character. This is a back in the day character when Rickmeister was picking up that fog. He knows how fog plays. With a few changes here and there, might not be used to the V-Skill 2 and the V-Trigger 2 changes. Shots cancels to begin with. And catch the backdash, resets into a jab. Nice quick counter. Tossing thunderclaps to deal with the zoning game, trying to whiff punish and catch those 4 heavy punches. But that low shot is going to call them out. Great whiff punish on half stand heavy kick. Backing away, air shot landing quicker now, harder to jump over. That's low confirm. Rickmeister finds his way in, but not for too long. Doesn't have the bar to keep the pressure up. Trigger 2's ready for TB Fang at a life deficit. Rickmeister knows he doesn't need to go in too hard. He's waiting for a mistake from TB Fang, just like that one. A big mistake like that one might cost TB Fang a round, but he's not out of it yet. Finds his escape. Oh, the whiff punish! Amazing whiff punish from Rickmeister to catch the forward heavy punch. TB Fang's having a hard time against it. Out whiff punish with that thunderclap. And the EX elbow to go through. Level 3 thunderclap chasing them down, but gets hit, losing it. TB Fang's built the distance, keeping Rickmeister at bay. But when you're full screen, the zoning game isn't as strong as TB Fang would hope for, because doesn't have the greatest full screen presence. That mid range where she really shines. V-Trigger ready for Rickmeister. But he might not be able to activate, couldn't find a forward head punch. TB Fang with a perfect spacing against it. One more hit for the kill. The crouch head punch anti-air is doing work. Doesn't even need the upper. Looking, not 2 button anti-airs, we got the down and 1 button anti-airs. Great shots to deal with the thunderclaps, but Rickmeister's too far away to jump over them on reaction to get a punish. Has the EX bars to find his way around though, and is doing just that. Finds it, but the EX Schneider to get him off. Well spaced light elbow, wasn't spaced well enough to stop TB Fang from taking his turn. Trying to check the dashes, but just a bit too late. V should have dodged the light. That's like elbow, no anti and a neutral jump. Back trying to escape. V-shift, a great option to escape the corner, to escape that thunderclap pressure. And with CA ready for it, must have made a single mistake like a jump in or a thunderclap too close up and personal. It's all over for him. And he knows he's playing calm, looking for a clean hit like that one. Activates. Gotta be careful keeping it tight, and he knows it. He knows it. V-shift not getting punished. No V-trigger this round. Backing away. V-shift again gets caught but doesn't convert properly. Backing away. Building the distance. V-trigger's still there for Rickmeister. He's still got a life lead. TB5 needs to go in. And because he needs to go in, he's going to try and take risks. And those risks are going to get blown up as Rickmeister's pretty damn ready to check the dash. It's 1-0. We're going to see a switch back to the Colleen. Back to that Colleen pick. But no, we're sticking with it. Walking away with that stand medium kick. Trying to jump away. Good anti-airs on the dive kick. But great checks from TV Fang to stop that fake pressure. Another dive kick pays off, but Rickmeister not ready with the anti-air. Now level 2 thunderclaps is paying off in this matchup. That buff is working out for Rickmeister to get that level 2 thunderclap quicker, making it harder for TB Fang to check as quickly. With V-trigger ready, much easier to react to. Rickmeister has to be careful whiffing anything, no activation just yet. Poking and poking and poking with that forward heavy punch. Activates plus frames, gets the thunderclap side switch, getting checked by the Schneider. V-trigger's ready, and he catches it. No, he doesn't. He blocks in time due to the quick recovery. No pickup. Great wave punish and catches him with the extension with the V-trigger 2. TV Fang taking a round. Can they keep it up though? They got the EX bar. They got the bar lead. They've got the distance you want to stay at early. You got to keep that up. Huge hits. Catches him. Stays in front. These thunderclaps are giving a lot of trades in Rickmeister's favour, who's managed to inch in to that forward heavy punch range, walking in and out of it, but giving up a distance where he can push a sniper shot. Be careful using it now. There's an EX bar ready for Rickmeister. He can try and use it to armor through that sniper shot. Nice feature activation from the hits. CA is ready for TB Fang. Doesn't punish the forward heavy punch. Can't do a VX elbow. Only -10, not -12. Plus frames from the overhead. Corner pressure has been taken. Keeping the pressure going. CA is ready for TB Fang. Rickmeister trying to close the distance. These from the clap. Picks up with a heavy elbow. You can't be neutral jumping as the fast version. Getting caught out the skies. There in the headlights. Nothing you could have done. Great confirm from the standing heavy punch into the EX. Lunge. Tries to go for a reset. Gets back jumped on and couldn't find the punish. Instead, Rickmeister found his own punish against you. Backdash with the V-shift. Caught for the standing heavy punch but couldn't get anything going with it. That's anti-air. V-trigger ready for Rickmeister. He just keeps getting stopped by these shots. It's just a big stop sign that says no. The anti-air has found his opening, found its mark. Spacing these thunderclaps well. Level 2, close the distance, find the corner, and the V-trigger activation gets stuffed again. He was too far away this time. Not too late. Was just in time to find the overhead and take that game. A few blunders, but the blunders aren't enough to keep TB Fang down.
Round 1. Fight.
Level 3's out. Trying to get in. I'm liking these the shot now. I'm seeing why Fort was chosen. The 3-hit shot. Gonna deal with those thunderclaps. Not let Rick get away scot-free from using it. Corner position. What's the mix-up? We shimmying. We keeping his corner pressure clean. We're giving up a lot of distance. Light elbow not going to punish, but it's going to give Rick a bit of a closer position. That's going through. And the EX grabs, use projectile invincibility, and go around that shot. No plus frames anymore. V-Trigger is ready for TB Fang. We've seen him activate time and time again, and it not pay off as hoped. Has to look for a confirm. Activation, but gets it that time. Converts from that distance. Down for a heavy kick. Not getting anything from it. Ringmaster blocking his toes. Watching those lows. Overhead cancelled. Difficult to anti-air in time. Wasn't prepared. And with CA ready, TV Fan can find any confirm. It's all over for Rickmeister. His V-Skill 2 has been doing too much work. This is the confirm! 10 seconds for Rickmeister to make this comeback happen. He needs to find some more damage. Is that a life lead enough? No, it isn't! No anti-airs! And takes the round. TB Fang takes the round with a timeout. Just enough. Level 3 getting swept. What's the mix? Down for an heavy kick. 4 plus frames for the pressure. To catch the walk back. The sweep's not working though. Not going far enough underneath. Ringmaster finding a lot of hits with these thunderclaps. Finding the low confirm. Starting out Winfinite. If you don't block low, it's going to keep going. That's anti-air. CA ready for Rickmeister. Whiff punish it with the sweep, send the crouching medium punch. If he finds a confirm into Bolt, then into CA, this might be the round for Rick, but gets checked by the shot. Anti-airs trying to shimmy, but he ain't biting. He has a life. He doesn't have a life lead. He needs to be careful of getting shimmied. He can take a throw. He can take one more throw. I'm gonna take it to avoid too much of a mix-up, but TB Fang needs to go in. He needs to find a hit soon. Just like that one. Great confirm from the crouching medium punch. Drops the side switch. Nice catching the V-shift. That couldn't have been around with the V-Trigger 2 and CA, but didn't want to spend it. And Rickmeister is going to be closing the round with a great conversion into the overhead. Tying him up. Final round, final game.
Final round. Fight.
CA on deck for Rickmeister. Thunderclap moving forward, making it hard to cross up. Still got those anti-airs. Three anti-airs from TV Fang. Build the distance again. Managed to waste a lot of time, forcing Rickmeister to approach as the time ticks and ticks and ticks away. Has the EX bar, has the CA. Any big whiff from Rick now is going to be costly. Any miss input is gonna be deadly. Great confirm into the V-Trigger 2. Needs one more throw now. One more shimmy. No pickup from the EXL, but didn't juggle into the light as well. V-Trigger 2 did go over, but he didn't respect the plus frames. That is the set for TB Fang, making it 2-1 over Rickmeister. Moving on in the bracket into the losers quarterfinals. Against Shoulder Boy. Very well played. Patient with the fork. Willing to go for timeouts. And even when he's at a life deficit, knows he just finds a single confirm. Finds that one hit. You can make a mark. Make the set. And move on. Carrying on with our loser side. Alpheon versus Greek Man's Barnets. Send the invites. Get them in the lobby. Abigail versus Balrog, or Abigail, or Balrog versus Banat, or Balrog versus Dan. Something is coming from Riekman's Barnets. We don't know what it is yet. We'll wait and see who we're seeing. But Alphion on the overhead train. On that overhead train still, all aboard. Looking to bring damage, bring the mix-ups. Make you watch your noggin, make you watch your toes. We'll give Alphion some time to get here. They'll need to go to the toilet, it's fine. I recommend if they're going to the toilet, you guys go grab a drink, grab something to eat as we get into the top 6. Lose side. Still ticking away. Might need another invite. Let's send it his way. Will I get all of his challenges? And while I wait for him to get to the lobby, I'm going to go refill my drink. Be back in just a second.
Let's do this. Round 1. Fight.
And back in the nick of time, we're seeing Riekman's Bandits Urian after a long hiatus from it. It's here, it's ready, it's prepared. But Urian did see some small changes this season, nothing too substantial of nerfs. But his Agent Reflector did get quite a bit of a hit with the introduction of V-Shift. He can blow up some things with it, but it's much more difficult to use. You need to go for setup specifically to blow up the V-Shift. That might not give you the best mix-up. Nice V-Shift there to avoid any sort of hit. Fate on the EX headbutt into a full punish. Alphion takes round 1.
Round 2. Fight.
That's with punish. Looking, this stagger pressure, huge Illuminati handshake. You didn't shake his hand hard enough. You're making a deal with the devil for your life bar to give Urian all the health he wants out of you. No punish on the sweep. EX need to try and force some plus frames. Alphion not ready to punish. Looking for his V activation. He's been given it now, but can he find the hit? Especially these handshakes, huge jumping, not the best activation, but he's still got an option, looking for an overhead, Aegis Reflector, B reversal to keep him in the corner, but when you're neutral jumping like that, it just gives Reek everything he wants. Be careful of the EX knee. Careful with the dash low, but he's not looking for a dash to low, he's looking for a crouching, medium punch, check the dash, check the hits, tie those rounds. Good wave punish from the V-Skill P. Resets into the V-Skill, no check from Reek, but he's using that EX headbutt to great effect to get that corner position. Dropping the full confirm, just going off the light to give him some more time. EX straight keeps going for these V-Skill cancel and isn't being checked. Good space on the dash straight, but these delayed buffers are getting blown up by Riku. Starting his Aegis activation. Nice V-shift into break. That's where Aegis has lost its use. The V-shift letting Alphion keep his life lead and stop the activation. You really need to do stuff against the V-shift beforehand. Be prepared to deal with it. I'll just let it happen, but still making the comeback nonetheless with one Aegis remaining. Good stuff for Rickman's Barnet. Making the adaptations to the V-shift in the end. Finding his round. Going back to, no carrying on, we're not going back to the lobby. Nice courage counter, big baby stand heavy kick, corner position, keeping him there though, not ready the anti-airs, and Rizbine running the counter confirmed, staying in front, looking for that handshake. Alphion less prone to accepting it, less prone to making deals with Devil. He's seen how it turned out before. V-trigger, almost there, nice anti-air. Poet, I didn't even know it, -2, gonna get checked, because Rickman's Barnet knows, but it ain't plus, it ain't Balrog's turn, but great confirms with a V-trigger once been almost all of his bar. Still finding a few more wreckers, recessing to the low, won't be able to stun without spending that EX. No punish in the close Aegis. Staying away, letting the Aegis run its course, has the life lead, but has to be careful of losing it to a counter confirm like that one. Didn't want to spend the EX bar, the jump back baiting the EX dash straight in a bid to bait a V-reversal as well. Goes for Rickman's Barnet, secures the round, one more round. Take this set at set point over Alphion, who's struggling to find big damage. Once he gets on the offensive in neutral, he's fine finding the hit sometimes. But it's when he gets that corner position, it's when he gets the knockdown, gets the pressure going. How he opens up Rickman's Barnet, he's not been having the easiest time. Amazing whiff punishes, amazing counter confirms to the corner, resets with a headbutt, tries going for 2 in a row, but Alphion ain't biting twice. He ain't getting fooled twice by that. Looking for his activation. Oh, the EX headbutt to catch the dash up buttons. Rickman's Barnet chose violence today. He has chosen violence today. He wants to make it back into the winners' side. He's gonna bring everyone down to him.
It's go time.
Secures his spot in the semi-finals. We see who he's facing right away between Shoulder Boy and TDB Fang. Is this gonna be Fork versus Ed? Are we gonna see TDB Fang go back to the Colleen? I think it's going to be on the Fork all the time now. I think the Colleen's run its course. Or maybe it was just for that Laura. Just to zone out the Laura. Just to keep Laura a good 10 feet away at all times. Back the queue I go, and we can begin. Our last set of losers top 6 before we go on into the winners side. Deciding who gets at least a top 4 finish. Secure some more points to try to move up that leaderboard. Is TB Fine gonna manage it with either that Fork, the Colleen? Manage it with one of the blondes? Or is Shoulder Boy with that Ed and Eddie? With that possible Dan? Try today. He's trying to Sagat. He's going with 11. He picks 11. Yo, no. He did not. He did not pick 11 right now, right? He didn't do this to us. Surely. Surely not.
Round 1.
Let's go.
Fight.
Even got the little distortion. Nice buffers. No way, builds a distance. Tossing these balls of fire, keeping Colleen out. And this Sagat, even though he didn't pick it, is a good choice to Colleen, who really struggles to get around a fireball game. And with Vitriga 2 running out much quicker due to all of her punch normals using a bit of V-gauge, might not be able to keep it going. But he's managed it. Finds a freeze. Won't be enough to kill, even with the extra freeze damage. He's putting Shuller Boy in a guess for the game. That's it. One more hit for the kill. Just poking and poking and poking away. Shuller Boy having a hard time into TV Fang's Colleen. Great jump in. Can't find the sweep though. Didn't get the low. Instead, TV Fang finding the corner. Getting it early. In it tight. In for this hit. Nice stagger. The anti-airs keep Shuller Boy in this corner. V-Trigger's ready for him. He activates. He's got that V-Trigger. But you know what? You know what DB Fang has? He has the parries from Paris. Taking game 1. Superb. Amazing timing. Amazing reads.
Colleen wins.
Taking game 1. Going back to lobby. We're going to see a character change for Shuller Boy maybe towards the edge. Maybe that was just a pity game. Maybe it was just a pity game. He's feeling himself today. He's giving away games.
Let's do this.
Go back to lobby to change to 12. Switch that character up with the big blue man. This is the last shot. Is this going to happen for him? Has he been on 11 all of today? Thank you, Lil Uzi. Follow, very much appreciated. I can't understand chat at the moment. My Japanese is non-existent. But we're away from the 11. We're towards that Ed. Giving pity games, it seems. But you best not flinch now. You best not give it away.
Round 1. Fight.
We're dashing. Nice flicker. Buffering these flickers. Getting them out, but not getting whiff punish. In a way, letting the hail happen. Just leaving it be. Catches a backdash. EX hail. Pressure going. Nice flicker buffers, but the crush counter activation. Trying to not use as much V-gauge. We're going for the stand heavy kick, stand heavy punch. Low into -2, not punishable. Feature is almost ready for Shuller Boy. He finds his activation. And he finds his mark. He tries to use a V-skill to activate. He's been given it now. He has a CA, but when you're getting whiff punch like that, you're on the back foot. You are close to losing this round. He should be able to kill. If he spends the bar while he's got the bar, you're going to be playing with fire? He ain't playing with no fire today. Punching around. Find the screen shakes. Little boy. Taking round 1. But a massive bar deficit. And it's been that whole CA gauge secured around. Him to keep it up. Finds a back throw, finally life lead, but can't seem to keep the pressure going. Back into neutral where he's not necessarily winning too easily, but baits a buffer, finds a big whiff punch down V skill, draw combo into another one, but a lot of V gauge plus frames, no upper confirmed. Staggering away, and the parry to do the stand heavy kick, paying off for TV Fang, taking a throw, one more hit could do it, -2 on dash now, but it's still just as hard to check.
Ed wins.
What's harder, Japanese or Cockney? It depends on the accent. Understanding Cockney is different.
Round 1.
Cockney rhyming slang is... It's just what rhymes with it. There's no reason to explain that now. Why are we talking stuff like this when Shoulder Boy is just one game away from moving on after picking the 11? After styling first game with the 11, but was styling with the high parry. V-Trigger activated, blowing up the V-Reversal, catching with a counter hit, getting a knockdown. Hale's been set up. Great conversion from the standing heavy punch. A lot of damage coming through. Resets, takes the throw. One more hit for the stun, but checks in the dash. Activation. Trigger's done. The slide has ended. Dashes in and takes a full conversion. Got a CA with your name on it. And it's ending the life and taking Shoulder Boy to set point. This Ed is showing up. Oh, good check on the dash. Getting a nice bit of V-meter from the V-skill ender. EX Hail, but couldn't punish it in time. Ed having a very difficult time dealing with a Hail. Has to likely go into up kicks for the invincibility during the pressure. So into anti-Ed. The double jump now causing a free juggle state. Might see some high combos coming from it. Nice V-shift on the jump, but can't punish due to the quick recovery. V-Trigger's almost there for TB Fang. Great interrupt on the V skill. V-Trigger's ready for TB Fang and finds a hit with the low, ending it with the V-Trigger extension. TB Fang just needs one more round. Set point. Decide who moves on to face Williams Bandit and loses semis. It's looking for a good start for TB Fang. It's a corner. V skill plus frames. Great whiff punish. EX Hale's being set up. He's now going for that EX Hale pressure. He knows that Shoulder Boy doesn't know how to deal with it. But the EX upper giving him an escape. Find the answer. V-Trigger's almost there. EX to get out the corner. Shoulder Boy finds an activation. Tries shimmying, but TB Fang bites. He's got all the life he needs. Shoulder Boy doesn't have much life left. Could have killed from that combo, but doesn't need to. Finds a throw, finds a set, 2-1 over Shoulder Boy. The 11 taunt is getting sent out of the tournament. And we're climbing out of the losers into the winners. Coming our way, Rickamanjaro versus Dysphoria. Akuma versus Fang. Dysphoria has been showing up today with this pick. Can he get into the Grands? Can he get into this Grand Finals? Or is Rickamanjaro going to carry on with his nigh impeccable run? If only 2 games this whole tournament lost. 2 matches. I'm misreading. He hasn't dropped a single match. Not a single match this tournament has Rickamanjaro lost. He is looking impeccable. Dysphoria has a bit of a rockier run, but looking just as clean. But he's got to show up now. He's got to show his Fang matchup knowledge. Got to make it count.
Let's do this.
There's a free. Oh, I didn't read the chat. Well, but dude, I got a message. One of them's going back to lobby. One of them needs to go back to lobby. There's a pizza coming apparently. Trust in me. I'm revoking my streamer license.
Round 1. Fight.
Have the balls. Rickamanjaro off to a nice start. Find some good hits. Dysphoria needs to press a button after that standing heavy kick of Fang. It's only +1, and as a free frame character, you can check as Fang does not have his own free frame. V-Trigger's ready for Dysphoria. Massive life deficit. Can't find his opening, but finds it there. Not spending much feature. That was an ambiguous crosser, but wasn't ready to confirm from it. Backing away, staying at a distance. I want to give this foray a big opening. Nice delay, but he ain't biting just yet. Staggering away. Managed to make back this life deficit. With Vitra activated, you gotta be careful of any hit. Just like that one. Just like a little jabby jab. Stopping the walk forward. Good start from Rickamanjaro. Good punish and that medium punch fireball. Big damage from the jumping base the EXDP, and this won't be enough to stun due to Fang's stub, optimal stun damage, and the delay on the fall down. But we don't need the stun from that combo. He gets it on the next one. He's getting game 1. Off to an amazing start. This Fury can't find his openings on defense. He can't find his hits in neutral, and he can't find his way in. It's looking rough to begin with. The DPs were the wrong way around.
Round 1. Fight.
Knock him down, nice delay. There's a Stamiki's red fireball, Rick trying to insult and possibly punish. Raw heavy DP! We just letting it rip. We embracing. He wants to open up gaps in the offense of Rickamanjaro by using that frame-free strike and projectile invincibility to go through the gaps in the clouds, in the poison balls, and in the pressure. One more, he can do it though, and great anti-air, landing on the balls of doom. Rickamanjaro taking them around. Can he take the next one? It's looking very good for Rickamanjaro, looking his way. He's finding the hits. He's finding his way out of the pressure. He's not being kept on the back foot for too long. Set to air. Staggering away. EX into the knockdown. Opening away the down forward heavy punch. Made much better poke. Nice DP, but can get a much bigger punish on that fly due to the free juggle state that has been added to it if it is hit out of, or if it gets hit after the fact. V-Trigger activated. One more hit can kill Rickamanjaro. Might get this dysphoria this round. But if Rickamanjaro can find his way out, find the hits, try and take this game. But he ain't finding him today. The crouch MK checks the coward's crouch and takes that round. He's got around on the board. Seen signs of life, seen openings, finding them, and these risks that he's taking are making Rickamanjaro a bit more afraid on offense. Tatsu trades, goes to the overhead, but gets thrown out of it. Sliding in. Nice EX launch, gets a cloud, sets up, keeps jumping into it, causes so much health, and that might be enough to kill for Rick with the lunge punch to end it off. Rickamanjaro is up 2-0, looking to carry on his perfect record in this top 8. Going back to the lobby though, this format will reset himself, calm down a bit. Definitely didn't forget to change the lobby settings. It's all because we need to just recenter ourselves, stop the momentum. Trust. Might be the start of something good for this for you. Go back to the lobby.
Let's do this.
V-Skill 1. V-Trigger 1 from both players. No V-System change. Just carrying on with it.
Round 1. Fight.
Nice start for Rick. Find some good pokes, keeping the distance. Keeping this Fury at bay. Find some great push in these fireballs. This isn't a match where Akuma can play that fireball game easily. Having the recovery, having the old recovery of Ken's fireball. Nice punish. V-trigger ready to use. Activates and just goes for a safe buffer into the V skill. Set point for Rikamanjaro. This Fury needs to make this last round. He's got count. Needs to make something happen with it. Crosses up, but doesn't commit. Doesn't get the conversion. No whiff punish. Finds a fireball. Nothing coming from it. No catching the slide. Giving Manjaro a way to start that pressure. Sliding in. Keeping the pressure going. Up. No big punish on the sweep. Gotta hit him harder. You've gotta hit Rikamanjaro harder for these mistakes. He's making very few, and he's not getting much mileage out of it. V-trigger ready for Rikamanjaro now. Can he activate? Find his mark. Just the overhead sweep. Activation doesn't deal with a V-reverse. Doesn't Cowards crouch it in time. And the high balls, and that V-trigger one's already done. The poison keeps building. No punish on the sweep. The good punish on the jumping with a DP anti-air. This Fury takes the round. He's got to take another one. He's got to keep these rounds coming. Can't slow down. Can't hold back now. Big counter conversion, but due to the counter hit being on the poison balls and not on the stand heavy kick, he's not going to confirm the stand heavy punch. From a distance, huge jump in, demon flip. Side switch, building the stun, activates to try and secure it, and sets up a reset. The teleport not getting thrown. V-skill into the throw. Rikamanjaro with a perfect record. Moving on into the grand finals over this Fury. This Fury is down, but he's not out. He'll be awaiting his opponent in loser. But for now, Rikamanjaro moves on. And we will move on down to loser's side with another Reek. Another Rick, another Reek. Reekman's Barnet versus TB Fang. Colleen versus either Abigail or Manat or Yuri. Send the invites out to Reekman's Barnet as we speak. I don't even need to. These guys are in the lobby. They are prepared. They're coming in quick, and we can start.
Let's do this.
Who is Reekman's Barnet going with? I just combine the names. Cody? Okay, we have seen this Cody before. Going with a V-Skill 1, V-Skill 2, V-Trigger 1. Going with the Shank. Cody's trusty Shank is coming to us. Might mistake him for being British. Nice, confirming to level 2 Zonk. Damage and the knockdown in the MK Ruffian. Great stand line kick buffers. Backing away, building some space away from CB Fang. Doesn't want to give him too much of an opening to activate V-Trigger 2 with and get an on-hit activation. Miss Barnet keeping it so tight. No punish from the slide though. Nice forward heavy kick confirming to the V skill and ends it out with a crouching meme kick. Stop the walk back.
Round 2. Fight.
Let's face from the Eagsonk at level 2, but still catches the back walk. Can't convert from that distance. Crush. Big pickup into the heavy kick Ruffian. Keeping TB Fang at a distance. Zonk. I'll try and go for a shimmy and gets checked. No pickup from the EX Hail from TB Fang, but does find activation. Great catch with a stand heavy push, doesn't commit. Finds a dash up, keeping the pressure going. That's Anti-Airs. V-Trigger is ready for Ms. Barnett. Finds the hit. Knockdown, got his shank. Doesn't convert though. Both with the buff normals, but TB Fang with the buff dashes won't be able to kill from this. Needs one more hit. And finds it with just a tap of the shins. Tying the rounds up. Nice wave punch into level 2 Zonk. Pick up into the CA. A lot of scaling though. Not going to do as much damage. Just went to stand light kick. Picking it up with the heavy kick. -2 on the level 2 Zonk. Only more plus on EX. Backing away, trying to build some distance check. These dashes preemptively. Also lots of V-gauge to go away. You can see that punish was missed. The block stun of Ruffian catching. TB Fang off guard. Wasn't checking his -2 in time. And it costs TB Fang game 1. Giving it to Rootman's Barnett. Still first to 3.
Round 1. Fight.
We still have some time for TB Fang to make some adjustments, find some answers. Great style on me and punch buffers. Looking for that confirm. And you gotta be so careful getting hit by Cody's Stein me kick this season. He hits it point blank, you're in for a world of hurt. That Stein heavy punch now doing 120 damage. Always doing 120 damage, but now cancelable on the second hit. Making that 2 confirm hit hard, but that V skill well timed against the Stein heavy kick, hitting hard. TB Fang. Big Zonk, catching the hit. +5 on block, gonna get caught walking back. Caught by the throw. V-Trigger's almost there for Ms. Barnett. Been given by the overhead. And the overhead now. Plus frames are carried over onto the second hit. Great confirm from far away into the target combo. Bullying with Stein me punch. Catch him low. Doesn't get the confirm properly, but keeping the pressure up. Poking with the knife, but gets counter poked. It may be a knife, but they are no sword normals. And the last hit from the slice and dice, doing more damage, giving a better knockdown and giving Ms. Barnett that round. As for the heavy kick, wasn't ready to go into the V skill. +5 on a level 2, giving him a point blank throw. We're gonna walk away from that one. Raw dash low. Catching a walk back of TB Fang in neutral. Nice crushment. The biggest confirm. Stand like you buffers, forcing the EX bar, spend it. And it's that heavy push. Maybe a Zonk input. Get a wave punish. Great buffer from the stand like it. Getting the knockdown. V-Trigger is almost there from Ms. Barnett, but it's already there for TB Fang. Must be so careful. Now the activate finds an on hit. Taking the throw. Taking the throw again. Taking another one this time. Does it get caught by the low? V-Trigger ready. Activates. Looking for the shank. Looking to catch the dash preemptively with that crouching me punch, reaching so far. And it's so deadly. But gets crush countered. No big pickup and could have spent the CA, but didn't believe. Taking this risk. Can chip out now. Can go for a chip out sequence. As Ms. Barnett's in V-Trigger, he can't be a reversal. He can't find his escape, but he can't find that hit. Just needs one more, and the EX Zonk, giving Ms. Barnett a lead. A 2-0 lead.
Cody wins.
Ryu's V-Trigger 2 already lasted decades. They kept the timing the same for Colleen. It still lasts a long time, but uses so much in the punches. Which was, in my opinion, fair dues for a 2-bar V-Trigger.
Round 1. Fight.
Now time to yeah. Yes, the throw. Medium kick, Ruffian, and a bait on the parry. Huge counter hit conversions. Corner position. Not building too much stun though. Dashing in, dashing out, staying as mobile as possible with Cody. Using his great back dash and forward dash. Stay mobile. I see Stonk and level 2. Big damage, making the Stonks in that health bar. And checking these dashes. Going for the slice. Going for another slice. Getting some plus frames as well. Almost a 3-0 victory for Rickman's Bayern. Just needs one more round. Great whiff push with standing heavy punch. But not ready to anti at that time. Heavy kick ruffian, a huge whiff, giving a big whiff punch for TB Fang. Kicks up for plus frames. A whiff punish on the stand heavy kick. TB Fang in his element now. Finding these whiff punishes much more easily. Didn't punish the V shift. Cody and V-Trigger has a much easier time punishing V-Shift than V-Trigger 2 due to his longer range, but Miss Bandit wasn't ready to react. The EX into the low, wanting to keep that pressure up. Rolling the knife, get a bit of chip. Runs out of VT, goes for the heavy kick ruffian, no confirm. Blocks front. Needs to find a hit, a buffer into the EX. He has the EX song ready for some plus frames, trying to get a life lead. But a great crouch heavy kick buffer from TB Fang. Just needs one more throw for the kill and just tosses it. Sends to the ground. Might need to see a character after that. That back is not looking good. Start. Really good start for TB Fang. Miss Bandit is very, very patient with his normal presses. He doesn't press too many buttons. He only does it when need be. He's not looking to poke too much with Cody. He's not using too much of stand Mia kick because he doesn't need to. He's afraid of a whiff punch of TB Fang. A lot of skill in his combo due to the tight combo, but he's in the con. The EX Zonk for level 2 V skill dash low. V-Trigger's ready, but drops the tight combo activation. Finds a sweep. This might not give TB Fang the V-Trigger, but a Miss Meaty will definitely do so. Send those knives out. Back throw. Looking for the kill. Any hit can do it. Tossing these knives around. Misspaces the ruffian, but it wasn't enough. TB Fang doesn't find a punish. Plus 5 on the EX Zonk. Looking for a low. Looking for another EX Zonk in neutral. Rebounds Barnet, taking it with a 3-0 victory. Moving on into the losers finals. Bingo indeed. He lined up all of the Zonks. And he'll keep on playing. He'll keep on fighting as he's up against this Fury in this losers finals. Pretend I changed it to losers semis. Said I've made the right change. Staff and Rams is at the bottom. I just didn't look at him. Back of the queue I go. As soon as this 4 is in, we can carry on with the losers finals. Last top 3. The 3 who fought through thick and thin to get here, securing a hell of a lot of points. Can Rick Manjaro keep it going?
Let's do this.
He ain't doing this to us, really. He ain't bringing out the Dan for the losers finals. He is really testing it now. Is this gonna work? We haven't got the Dan theme. We got the Akuma theme. This Fury getting the music power up. That's anti-DVs. Miss Barnet getting zoned out. This can be a rough time for Dan. He does not have an easy time finding his way around zoning games, and finding his way around fireballs. Not many anti-fireball tools without the V-Skill 1. Has to use that light kick, down kick to hop over them on read at close ranges, at far ranges. That costs a lot. Oh, the huge crush. Only frame 6 strike invincibility with a big gamble. It's costing him one more hit for the kill. Looking for it. So you gotta be careful of the V-Trigger 2 though. And the Winfinite. But he ain't going for a Winfinite. Gets caught by a fireball.
Round 2. Fight.
Backing away. Drops a stand. Heavy kick cancel. No wave punish. No big punish. Finds a low confirm into the sweep. Miss Barnett struggling to maintain the offense. EX stand kicks too far away to get the pressure going. This 4 is just fireball. Fireball. Keeping the distance, but Miss Barnett's found his way in now. Miss spacing the down kicks, but no wave punish. Oh, for DP anti-airs this 4 close to V-Trigger. Being given it now. Heavy kick Tatsu pick up. No activation, might not even need it. Finds a stone. Didn't even need it. This 4 doing so damn well. 1-0. Early lead over Rick. Over Rick man's barn. It's not Rick. We've only got a Rick and Grant.
Round 1. Fight.
That's the rest can confirm. Stand heavy kick for plus frames. Good anti-airs. That's Crash being pushed both for the corner. And this is a deadly place to be. Dan with some nigh endless never mind, he's out. This 4 is out. Ignore what I said. Didn't last very long. Can't seem to find the escape. No whip punch, just a heavy kick. 30 long frames to show Dan how you're gonna punish him. Give an explanation, then give the punish. No, okay, after the EXDP. But Remaster's willing to try. He's willing to steal turns, find the lows, take the round. It's not because you stink, it's because Dan's awesome. Great whip punish. Big damage. Fine knockdown. Stone. So early. Nowhere near enough to kill. With a dropped combo like that, it's gonna be costly. V-Trigger activation. Plus frames. And with that V-Trigger 2, finds a few just frames. This 4's health bar is gonna say bye-bye. EXDP making Reapman's Barney say goodbye to that round.
Final round. Fight.
That's whip punish. The knockdown. Great use of the fireball. Dan kicks too far away, but still pressing buttons on whiff. Activates. Got the V-Trigger to the whiff punish from this 4. Baits the DP and interrupts that double rise 1. Baits it again. A huge punish. This 4 is 1 game away from his rematch with Rick Manjaro in Grand Finals. Is Rick Man's Barney going to make a character change? We're going back to the lobby. The character change is coming. Ruben's Barnett best make this count. Last shot. Get back into the winner's side.
Let's do this.
Loading in. We're seeing them in that. Reapman's Barnett's taking no chances. 0 chances. Going straight in with the main. Let's see how this Fury tries to navigate this matchup.
Round 1.
Going with the Garuda. Bring out some Fexel, see if that'll help him. He's just staying just outside the range of the no orb normals. And now the orb is out, he can go in. Manat's defense isn't as good, but her anti-airs do improve without the orb. It's out, keeping it out, keeping the pressure. Look out, stun, build. But it's going to be very difficult to keep it up. V-Trigger ready for this Fury. Can he activate? Can he find a way to get it going? Reedman's buying it with no bar to spend, but finds a bar now. Gonna go for the throw, forces some pressure. This Fury is not checking some of these fireballs. Some of these orb resets. They're put further away. He just lets the orb come back. He blocks it and he takes the mix-up. Gosh, that interrupting. You interrupt the orb, loses its active frames, and you get to keep going. Like this. Orbs away in the corner. Reedman's buying it in a horrible position. Baited by the dive kick. Stun is building, and the stun has been taken. Won't be able to kill from this, even with the Eastward Fireball. Right? Yeah, not enough to kill. Not enough to perfect. Dropped the instant overhead, but finds the regular overhead. 7 golden letters to this Fury. One more game, one more round to move on into grand finals again. Nice catch. This Fury pressing buttons. F5 to force some close frames. Go for some pressure with stand light kick. Nice anti-airs. Not ready to anti-air jab that time. No anti-air jabs this season. Even the orb won't say a jab for you. Good anti-air with an EX. Pulling this Fury in so much with the orb. Pull him in, throw him out, keep him away. Zoning out this Fury damn well with this Manat. The hips don't lie, and neither does Reekman's Barnet with this pressure, with this neutral game. 2-1.
Round 1. Fight.
Nice anti-air DP to begin with. Getting stuffed out, trying to use stuff. Didn't interrupt quick enough from the cancel. We try going for the free frame. No pick up into a conversion from that distance. It does find the explosion. Pulling it back. Anti-airs into the down B skill. Doing the damage. Put on the hurt. Sweep. Plus frames. V-trigger. Ready for this Fury. But he can't find his opening. Not until now. Demon flip for corner carry. Anti-airs with a high EX orb. Just keeps going for so many orb setups to keep this Fury on his toes. And maybe down on his ass if he's not blocking them. The trade. Looking for a hit, looking for the opening. Pokes and pokes and pokes and never lets him in. But the anti-air getting beaten. Corner position getting taken. Keeping it up. Stun is building. One more hit for it. Shimmies with a forward heavy push. This Fury is getting so close in these games where he gets an early offensive opening. The bar now. Can he take this next one? Rumours Barnett's only got one game. This Fury is still at set point. Anti-airs from so far away. Too far away for the throw. Still whiffing it. Cross up, finds the throw, knocked down, but nothing coming from it until that crush counter. Keeping the pressure up. Stun is building. Getting stuffed out these EX fireballs. The EX air fireball. Stopping Reekman's Barnett's anti-air. Even flip, mix, ups, and because the orb isn't away, it's difficult for Reekman's Barnett's anti-air, but he has the V-trigger. Robbery time, side switch with a back throw. Sliding in, no orb release. And a lot of orbs trying to start something on offense, giving this Fury this V-trigger. Needs to make something happen. The drill not working out. The orb goes over the top. Activates. This Fury needs to find a hit. But Reekman's Barnett's finding more hits. And this Fury can't be jumping too much now. Just when the EX bars ready, but he doesn't have the EX! Couldn't pick up in time! Doesn't get a DP! Both players 1 pixel away from death. Any hit can kill either. Whereas Bandit has a V reversal if need be. A V shift. 20 seconds. This is a draw game. Neither player gets it, and we go into the next round. Carrying on with 2-1. They're gonna let it happen. Jumps in, finds a counter hit. This Fury is in grand finals. He is securing his spot in the grands, getting his rematch against Rickamanjaro. Can he take his first tournament? Unfortunate to Rickman's Barnett. Couldn't make that Manat secure the 3 games he needed. Dan was finding a few rounds here and there, but it wasn't putting enough work, putting him at a deficit at the beginning, and near the end, couldn't end it out quick enough. Grand finals. The final set. After losing 3-0 in the winners finals of winners side.
Let's do this.
Can he make the right adjustments? He needs to make a big change to his game plan to deal with this Fong pick. Still going to Visca 1, Visca 1. Maybe Garuda is what he needs. Embracing that fiery fury.
Round 1. Fight.
Seen a similar start to the other games. Rickmanjaro getting an early poison setup, letting that health bar tick down. Before he finds an opening. He's been forced out. Slide's not working out. Those fireballs are not paying off. The jumping. Huge meaty. Doesn't get the standing push link too close due to the crouching state. Nice crouch meat push buffer into the EX Satoja. Vicho's ready for this Fury, but he just can't find the activation until now. Needs to open up Rickmanjaro quickly. Nice V-shift to build the distance. The silliest of V-shifts. But the stand me kick linking together enough to kill from the EXDP. This Fury in grand finals. Securing round 1. A good omen, hopefully, of what's to come. Demon flip pub! No, he goes for the grab to deal with the down forward heavy punch, but didn't pay off. Could have gone for the slide to wave punish. Rickmanjaro getting this distance built. Poison still closing down. Forcing this Fury into the corner. Taking away that health bar. Not letting him escape easily. But the DPs. This Fury find his way out. No counter conversion from the stand medium punch. No stand medium kick conversion. V-Trigger 2, V-Trigger 1, ready for both players. Rickmanjaro activates, gonna keep that poison ticking. Nice punish, instant knockdown. That life bar chipped away at. One hit can do it, any hit can do it, any last prick. Just a one last tap of poison to give Rickmanjaro that round. Who is going to take game 1? Start off the momentum. Nice anti-airs. Stopping this for his air approach. Good counter conversions from the light. Keep him at a distance. Get away with a lot of EX fireballs. No interrupts from this Fury. V-Trigger is ready for him. Can't seem to activate. Not until he gets that last bit of V-gauge. That poison should give it, but he's hopping over. He doesn't want to lose too much health. Good anti-air DPs. Rickmanjaro ready with a V-Trigger. Sweep, activate. Poison, set up. No side switches. Laying the health tick down. Low, no conversion. Cloud's doing the chip. This Fury has the V-Trigger, but no health to work with. Rickmanjaro starting off strong with this momentum. 1-0. Looking to carry on what he did in his perfect run. Can he keep it up?
Round one. Fight.
I'm loving the use of the heavy DP from this Spore to go through some of this pressure. The strike invincibility is working out. It's not Salt that he's doing it for. It's because of the status effects of the heavy DP working out for him. Oh no, an activation to reset what we've seen from it. Caught with the V skill, not remembering it's in V trigger 1, but blocks the instant overhead. Has an opening. V trigger's been activated. Demon flip plus frames with the air fireball, getting checked though. Rickamanjaro takes a round.
Round two. Fight.
Rickamanjaro's done an amazing job of getting early distance. In that position here where Akuma isn't very threatening and Fang is extremely threatening. Activation, knockdown, set up the V skill. Anti-airs, good stuff. Back throw, what's the mix-up? Now Demon is running for this Spore. If he can get the Demon out, it's all over for Rickamanjaro. Might want to spend that bar. You gotta finish your plate, this Spore. You gotta end it while you can. Good anti-airs from Rick. One more hit to do it. Good air to airs, but couldn't pick up in time. Hit with a fireball. No punish on the V reversal. Rickamanjaro is one game away from taking this set. This Spore needs to find this game. Needs to find a way on the board.
Round one. Fight.
What? Cross up jump heavy punch working out for this Spore. Keeping his life lead, trying to whiff punch that sweep, not letting him an easy activation. Good check on the slide. This Spore has got to keep this up. He's playing well. Crush, heavy DP, the damage laid on. He's keeping that hurt coming. Superb round. Superb round from this Spore. Had the corner control, and once he got Rickamanjaro in that corner, it was 9 checkmate. Wasn't giving him an easy escape. Crossing up, but Rickamanjaro's playing nice and slippery. Now Fangway looking like a snake. How he's sliding around. Base the DP. Walks on the huge counter combo. A huge crush counter. Meaty DP. Nice cross cut. Corner position being slowly been taken. Knocks down the crash heavy punch. A huge cross up from Rickamanjaro. Has the gas to cover his pressure. Feature is ready for this Spore though. Can he find this hit? Dashes up. No counter confirm. Cross up. Gotta be careful that poison. Gonna keep ticking away as he keeps applying the offense. Feature is almost done for this Spore. He got one last air fireball to cover his advance. No big way to lower that health bar unless he gets the corner quickly and finds a knockdown. The Stampede punch hits him twice. 2 time for the 2 games. It just needs one last round. Set point for Rickamanjaro. Can he take this grand finals? Can he do this one last time? That ball's being thrown. Backing away, backing off. The EX is ready. Doesn't check in time. Throw away. Throwing away. Alright, we found the DPs. Rick is just a confirm away. Finds the counter hit. Finds the set. Rickamanjaro taking it with a 3-0 victory. Guess how many games this man lost? Guess how many games Ricky Manjaro lost for this whole tournament? 0. Nada. Zilch. He has not dropped anything. He has kept going and going. He did not lose. He is your clear-cut champion for today's Sweden Online Spräng Season 3. Superb play. Let's count on those results though. First place to Rick Manjaro. Second place to this Disfori. Third to Reedman's Banet. Fourth to TB Fang. Fifth time between Alfion and Shoulder Boy. Seventh time between B1T Bit and Rick Meister. This has been your weekly Sweden Online Spräng. I hope to see you all next week on Senza stream for another one. But for now, that is it from me. I don't know who's live at the moment. Let's see who's happening. You know what? Let's send you over to that Saint Cola. Let's send you over to the Saint. Thank you for tuning in. Hope you had a great time. That's it from me. Take care. And I'll hopefully see you next time for another Sweden Online Spräng. Peace.